Carbs. Oh, poor carbs. They have gotten such a bad rap. How many of you have been on a high protein diet? You can admit it. Come on. Okay. How'd you feel? Huh?
Good for the first few weeks.
For the first few weeks? Do you have a lot of energy?
Yeah, for the first few weeks.
First few weeks. Okay. What do you think of when you think about carbs?
Beer.
Beer? That's the good carb. Okay. What other carbs are out there? Who ate carbs when they woke up this morning before their run?
Fruit.
Okay, good. You guys are good. What kind of carbs did you eat?
Whole grain bread. Banana.
Okay, banana. Great. Whole grain bread. So those are great. How many people have you heard, either maybe not yourself or somebody else around you, say, oh, I can't eat carbs, I just blow up? Well, what kind of carbs do you think they're eating? Yeah. Donuts. Yeah. Krispy Kremes. Burger King. It's the bun on the top. All those types of things. So obviously carbs, like most other things, like the chicken nugget and the chick versus the chicken breast, there's carbs, and then there are better carbs. So what types of things would you consider a good carb?
Vegetables. Fruit.
All right. Vegetables. Whole grains. What else? Anything else? Fruit. Okay. Those are great. Those are your basic sources. So we've got the protein down. We've got the carbs down. How about fats? What are some fats out there that you can think of?
Olive oil.
Olive oil. Okay, great. Has anybody heard about trans fats? Are they good? No. What's a good fat to eat out there? What's a good fat referred as?
Unsaturated.
There you go. All right. They're like the scrubbing bubbles through your arteries, right? They're actually going to help lower your cholesterol. So we've got proteins, carbohydrates, and fats. So now you're thinking about planning your meal. So you got to plan ahead. You've got your Tupperware all ready. So you're going to eat every couple hours. And you know that you have to have a protein and a carbohydrate and a fat. Now it's a matter of putting those meals together. So I'm planning my snack. Just off the top of your head, what would you consider a good snack to be that might incorporate one of those three things? Anybody? PBJs. They're excellent. All right, PBJs. So a half a peanut butter and jelly sandwich on a piece of Milton's whole wheat bread. That's a terrific snack. That's very good. How about lunch? Tuna sandwich on a whole wheat bread, a nice salad, bowl of vegetable soup, a tablespoon of Parmesan cheese on the top. My whole gist is what I'm trying to get at is when you think about when you're planning and you have your little meals out there, you want to think about something of all three of those things. Okay? For every snack, for every meal, a protein and a carbohydrate and a fat. Usually your fat's going to be incorporated somewhere in your protein, so you don't have to worry too much about it. Okay, so you've planned and you've got your Tupperware containers and you know what to put in them, but now you're going to have a long run the next morning. So do you want to eat proteins before you run? Now, why is that? Anybody? Exactly. It sits in your stomach like a rock. It takes longer to digest. It takes more water to digest. So your chances of getting stomach distress and a little bit of dehydration are greater. So one of the things that you want to think about before you run is that's when you kind of divert away from your everyday eating. So you want to eat something that's predominantly carbohydrate. And JR will tell you, you also want to try to get something in there that's not high in sugar.
Are you talking about the night before or the morning?
No, I'm talking about the morning. So a couple hours. Couple hours before you eat, before you run, sorry. You want to think about getting like a whole grain roll. How about after you finish running?